Minister Slingshot, blind people's story. This is General Degree. Keep watching. God bless. I could have who say, Granny no miserable. If you live with your granny, you wait on granny too. Boop.
Well, it's all about blind Minister Slingshot Midea with my blind sister from a different mother. Sis, it's a blessing to meet you. My right name is Anthony Sammons and you are?
Julia Francis.
YouTube, Colosimi TV, wifey who is holding the camera. Mother's Day. Today we are in Porus, Berrydale, to be exact. Francis, share with those who are watching and those who are listening. Do you have a pet name, nickname, or any other name persons call you?
Queenie.
Queenie, yeah. I like it. Claudimus Subsimit. Queenie, I'm gonna ask you 7 questions. Reason for that, it's only because 7 is God's perfect number. The first question I'm gonna ask you, where in Jamaica you were originally born?
Well, I was born in Maypen, Clarendon at the Denby Hospital.
Thanks for sharing that. And the second question I'm gonna ask you, mommy and daddy is still around?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Very much.
Thanks for sharing that. The third question I'm gonna ask you, Queenie, do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, sir.
You wanna share with Colosimi TV, YouTube, those who are watching and those who are listening, how many siblings?
Well, there are 7 of us and I am the first of 7.
Mighty God. YouTube, say it again, Queenie.
First of 7.
Mighty God. 7 will always be God's perfect number. The fourth question I'm gonna ask you, Queenie.
Yes, sir.
Where did you attend school?
All of the schoolings?
Yes, you can just share with those who are watching and those who are listening the different type of school you went to.
Okay, first I went to Parside Basic School, moved on to Rest Primary and Junior High School. When I was in grade 6 and I was about to do my GSAT, I figured that I couldn't see the paper. So transfer from there to Salvation Army School for the Blind, where I did grade 7 to 11. And after that, I went on to the Hart College of Beauty Services, where I pursued a degree in massage therapy.
And the fifth question I'm gonna ask you, Queenie, do you get any children?
Yes, I have 4 kids.
Okay, glory be to God. And you wanna share with us how old are your kids?
All right, I have 2 boys, 2 girls. The first one is a girl, the second is a boy, the third one is a girl, the fourth one is a boy. The first is 10, the second is 7, the third one is 5, the 19th of this month, and the fourth one will be 3.
Man, you are saying your second son is 7 years old.
7, so the second time 7 come up in my interview.
Mighty God, glory be to God.
Yes.
And the sixth question I'm gonna ask you, who do you live with?
Well, I live with my kids and my baby father.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. And I'm sure Colosimi TV, Maypen, Jack Monday, Farm, Mineralites, Toby's Heights, Monimus Country Estate, America, Walsall, Sister Mavis, those who are enjoying their Mother's Day, yeah, I'm sure everybody wanna know, Queenie, on this Mother's Day,
Yes.
how did you lose your physical sight?
Wow. Okay. I remember I was in grade 5 and I saw one day I was get some work to do, right? And then I realized that my head started hurting. Then I just put my head on the desk, and when I wake up, my eye foggy. And I tell my mother. When I reach home, I tell my mother start bring me to the doctor, and so they find out that one of my eye was completely gone and the next one is shortly going.
Wow.
So from there, they start to bring me to the hospital. So from there, after hospital and hospital, yes, as I said, I'm reaching grade 6 now to do my GSATs. That's when the bomb dropped. So I did a surgery in the university hospital in 2006, thereabout. And from there, I just can't see anything.
So, Queenie, what was the response from the eye specialist? Did he share with you what's the reason or purpose you weren't able to see from that one eye?
Yes, man. They said I was born with glaucoma, the severe one, because you have different types of glaucoma, you know.
Never knew that.
So you have different types of glaucoma. The one that I have is the very bad one. So that is coming from my genes, though. And the other one is one you can develop in the sun. If you don't protect your eye from the sun, it can develop in the sun, or you can get hit in your head and it develop from there. So
Yeah.
yes. But I have the very bad one, and when they discovered that, they just did the operation to control the eye pressure.
Wow. Thanks for sharing that, Queenie. And Queenie, how old were you when you lost your physical sight?
12 years old, just a child.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how old are you now, Queenie?
I'm gonna be 32 shortly, December.
So it would be 20 years since I lost your physical sight.
Yes.
Wow.
Life.
Wow.
Life. From me have life, I have everything. The moment I did my operation, you know,
Man.
my mommy thought that I had to sit down. So they used to put me in the bed and say, go and look her clothes to bed, carry her dinner, go give her, do everything for me. So one day, they were outside playing, my sister and my neighbors, and they were playing. And me get jealous, because me want to play too. So me listen with them there, and me find my doorway, and me lean up on the house and draw myself towards the sound, and I find myself, I reach to one part where I can sit down. I find myself and sit down now, I sit down until the plane over. So me I say, oh, me I go get back in the house now, because mommy said me not to come out. And I take my little time, and I do the same thing when I do come out, go back in. But me discover, on my way in, me discover there is a dirt patch under my foot, that no grass was there.
Understand.
So I use that now to mark the pass. So I realized that, oh, so grass is on both sides and dirt is in the middle. So, and then I'm coming out again, I just feel for the dirt. So from that, nobody could hold me again. A peer and pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Easy enough, Queenie. I remember I interviewed a blind lady once, and she would have shared with me that it's not so easy. Off camera, she was saying it's not easy for a blind woman to get a partner. Yeah, so she was just giving thanks for me, knowing that I'm a blind man and I have a wife. But he's saying it's a bit easier for a blind man to get a partner, but it's harder for a blind woman to get a partner. So share with YouTube how you get a partner, you're blind. Go
Well,
ahead.
it's not the getting is the problem, it's the keeping.
Mighty God.
It's
Say
not
it
the
again,
getting,
Queenie.
it's the keeping.
Say it again, Queenie.
Okay, because I am a woman, there are many women out there, and he couldn't go somewhere else to look at a woman, but he was attracted to my, all right. I asked him what he saw in me, right? He didn't give me a specific answer, but one time, me and him talk about, say, what you call to me for? What you talk to me for? Him say, him cousin tell him, say, me blind, and him see me on bicycle a ride. So that shocked him, he couldn't believe blind somebody a ride. So if me can ride bicycle and me blind, me can do anything.
Mighty God.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah.
I'm ride bicycle and tow people, I go shop, I do everything. I wash, I cook, I clean, I do everything.
Wow.
Comb my kids, as I said, 2 girls, 2 boys.
Yeah.
I don't pay anybody to do their hair. I don't pay people to clean the house. You know, kids gonna refix when you fix, but that's my duty, to walk behind them and clean up. Sometimes it's not easy as a blind person, because you just doing it and somebody else come and do something, you're gonna miss a spot, no matter how hard you try. You understand?
Definitely.
But I do clean my house, I do cook. People wonder how we cook. I do cook.
Yeah.
I do cook. I used to afraid of the fire, you know. I used to afraid of the gas stove because I heard stories of people being blown up, and I always have that fear of fire. But I don't get over it fully, you know, but I try.
Wow.
But I do everything. I cook cow food, the hardest of food, what do you think?
Wow.
I do everything.
I'm gonna share something with you from the Bible. Woman of God,
Sure.
Queenie.
Yes.
There are loads of men in the Bible, more than 7 men in the Bible, would have married to one of 2 daughters. Yeah?
Yes.
And more than 7 men in the Bible married to one of 3 daughters. But always remember this, Queenie, that Moses is the only man in the whole entire Bible that married one of 7 daughters.
Wow.
And you can read that or let Kimani read it for you. Kimani is the 7-year-old one, right?
Right.
Yeah, man, you could let Kimani read it for you. It's in Exodus chapter 2, verse 16 through to the end. So always remember, Moses is the only man in the Bible married one of 7 daughters.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that knowledge. I would like to say to people out there, blindness is not a disease.
Wow.
It's not a disease. You cannot catch it.
Wow.
You cannot catch blindness. You cannot catch blindness at all.
Wow.
You can see us out there and you can assist us if we need to cross the road. You can ask us, but don't just come and grab us. You can ask us because some of us are very, very independent.
Mighty,
Some of us can do better than you guys.
mighty God.
But it's just that you don't understand, and we need to have some programs like this one to educate you guys about some of us, how some of us maneuver in this world that we live in. Because
Powerful.
some of us do not born blind, just like me. I did not born blind.
That is it.
I was growing up, and I just a little 12-year-old got blind, and I had to adjust to life. I had to adjust. You guys can have your good sight, and you driving, something eating the eye, you wake up, something, anything can blind you.
But
Anything
it's
can
not a
happen,
disease.
but it's not a disease.
Mighty God.
So
Powerful.
I would just like to say, we are normal people, so just treat us normal. We come to ask for work, you put us through the normal procedures, and just do everything normal. The only thing I would say though, with us though in the workplace, sometimes you can teach us on the job because we are very easy to learn. In the environment, we got to get used to it, maneuver it. And when we do, you don't know the sighted from the blind. You cannot tell. Because sometimes we even use a computer, we don't JAWS or something like that.
Mighty.
You understand? We can use computers, we can use phones, we can do everything. It's just that we got to learn on the job sometimes.
Yes.
And I really want to earn my own money. I don't like to be dependent. So I'd like a job. Somebody out there could see my interview and just say, oh, I know where Berrydale is and I have a job just for her. So I can do anything if you just teach me.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Powerful. 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 And Queenie, before I gave you the opportunity to share your telephone numbers, I just want to commend you, to keep on keeping on.
Yes.
Yeah, man, there is so much ahead. And YouTube guys, those who are watching, those who are listening, off camera, I realize that Queenie are so brilliant with her smartphone.
Okay, my telephone number is 333-5794 and the other one is 562 8846.
That is it. Yeah, man. So, Queenie, thanks again for taking the time out to share your story. Yeah, man, and heal up your baby father for us.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man, and heal up the rest of kids for us. And Kimani is the one who is sitting beside you, right?
Yes, Kimani.
Yeah, man. So, guys, so this is Kimani. He's 7 years old. Yeah, man. So, thanks again, as I've said, Queenie. Have a blessed day, and we'll definitely keep in touch. So, YouTube, guys, remember to share, like, subscribe. Read it. 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. It said, Jesus is our Passover lamb. Jesus come and die for us. And because of Jesus Christ, all of us is here today. Thanks for watching. Keep on keeping on. God bless you all.
Simone, would you like to say something?
Oh, respect. Thanks for that, wifey.
Say something
Say
to
you love
Mother
your
today's
mother.
Mother's Day.
Yes,
Would you like
thanks
to
for
say
that,
happy Mother's Day,
wifey.
Simone?
Up me up.
Happy Mother's
Talk loud.
Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I just want to say happy Mother's Day to everyone today. I
Yes.
wish you all the best, and I hope that you will enjoy this God-given day that God has given unto you all. God bless, guys.
Happy Mother's
Next
Day.
videos.
God bless. Yeah, man. Respect. That is it.
Eat.
Nice
Eat
interview.
that.